Okay guys, now we're going to be doing adding and subtracting in columns, right? This is in the whole number section. We still got exponents, integers, common fractions, decimal fractions, and lastly rate, proportion, and financial maths to go. But let's now look at adding and subtracting in columns. Say we want to add two numbers, 223 and 33. These are the ones, so we know there's three ones. These are the tens, and these are the hundreds. You should know this by now. That's 100, that's 200, plus 20, two tens, plus three ones, where there's three tens over here and three ones. You should understand this now, that those are two hundreds here, two tens, and three ones. This is how we split up 100. This is the same as 200 plus 20 plus 3. Right, so we want to add these in columns. A column is these rows going down like this. So if we want to say 223 plus 33, right? So we set it up exactly like this. Now it's important with adding in columns, we always got to push the numbers to this side here, right? It's always got to be along the right. If there was a decimal here, this we're going to assume is the decimal. So if you have a number, say this was 0, it's the same as 223.0 and 33.0. We always got to line up the decimals. That's extremely important. So let's add the ones. That's 3 plus 3. We know that is equal to 6 ones, right? 2 plus 3. We know that is equal to 5 tens. And then 200 plus 0. We know that is equal to 2 hundreds. So we get an answer of 256, and that works well. Now, it's also nice to know in adding columns that this is exactly the same as this. If we switch it around, it still works, as long as we keep the columns where the decimals are lined up perfectly. So that 3 plus 3 is 6, 3 plus 2 is 5, and 0 plus 2 is 2, and that is 256. That works perfectly. Now, what if, so these are the ones, those are the tens, and that's the hundreds. What if we were to change this to 223 plus 38? So we've changed this now, right? These are still our ones, our tens, and our hundreds over here. So let's make this 223 plus 38. We still keep it in our columns. Remember, we have a decimal place here, 38.0, 223.0. So we line up the decimal place. And what do we do now? We go 3 plus 8. So 3 ones plus 8 ones, what is that? 3 plus 8 is equal to 11, right? Now 11 we can't put there because it's 2 digits. But 11 is the same as 110 plus 1, 1. Right, okay. So let's put the 1, 1 here, and let's add another 1 over there. And that's our 1. Not a very good one. So that's 1 plus 2, that's 3, plus another 3 is 6, right? And then 2 plus 0 is 2. And we get 261, and that is our answer. Okay, so we added that 10 over there. Let's try a few examples. What's 2 plus 9? So 242 plus 39. 2 plus 9 we know is 11. So we put the 1 there, and we carry 1. So 1 plus 4 is 5, plus another 3 is 8, plus 2 is 2. Okay, now let's look at example 2. We have 272 plus 37. So we know we can say 2 plus 7 is equal to 9. 7 plus 3 is equal to 10, right? Or this is, remember, 70 plus 3. So 70 plus 30 is 100. So that is the same as either 10 tens or 1 100. So we're going to go and put the 0 here and put a 1 above there, and we're going to add that 100 here. So 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. And that is equal to 309. Great. Let's have a look at this next example. 273 plus 27. 3 plus 7 is equal to 10, so we're just going to write the 0. We're going to carry the 1 to above there. 1 plus 7 is 8, plus another 2 is 10 again. Okay, so we're going to just leave the 0 there. Going to carry the 1 over. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, and there's our answer, 300. Let's have another look at this example. Now we have some decimals that are different, because we've kept our decimals in line, so it's still fine. We can still do this. Remember, there is a 0 here, so let's draw that in. 2 plus 0 is 2. So now 5 plus 7 is 12. So we put the 2 there. We put our decimal. Don't forget your decimal. We add our 1 over here. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus another 3 is 6. We're not carrying anything, so 1 plus 1 is 2. 26.22. Well done, guys. You're getting the hang of this. Now let's have another look at an example. 4 plus 7 is equal to 11, so we're going to go 1 there, and over 1 over here. 8 plus 1 is 9, plus another 3 is 12, so we're going to put a 2 here. Now it doesn't matter that we have the smaller number at the top. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus another 3, plus a 1. 13,521. Well done, guys. Great, let's have a look at this big example. 9 plus 7 is 16, so we put a 6, we carry a 1. 1 plus 5 is 6, plus another 4 is 10, so we're going to put a 0 here, carry the 1. This we're going to have 12, so we put a 2 here, carry the 1. Now we have 4 plus 1 is 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, there's an 8, so we're not carrying a 1. 3 plus 3 is 6, great. 1 plus 3 is 4, great. 2 plus 1 is 3, 2 plus 0 is 2, and 1 plus 0 is 1. Make sure you keep your column straight. In a big example like this, it can often get a bit confusing.